Hi everybody, how's everyone doing? We're getting ready to do work on Mary again and listen to some pretty cello music and whatnot. Uh, let's see if I can get this roll out. Alrighty, what I'm doing is I'm still working to set it up. I hope y'all don't mind. There we go. Because what we're going to be working on is right here in this area right here. And so let's let me try turning it down just a hair. That way you can see what I'm doing. Right here is a rose, and we're going to be working on that here just a second. Let me have this one. Yeah. My daughter and I were sitting in the kitchen and we were chit-chatting and that kind of good stuff. And time got by really, really quickly. Come on. Yeah, sometimes this thing is a little hard to get open sometimes. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see if I can find my pen here. Gots to have the pen. And I gotta have my wax, which is right up under here. Get me some wax going here. Alrighty, I think we got it. I think, more or less. Oh, come on. Trying to adjust it a little bit here. There we go. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Alright, here we go. So we're going to be working right in this spot right in here. So let's start with number 1. Come on out of there. Okay. I hope you don't mind the music. I'm listening to a little bit of cello today. Let me increase the... Oh, there, turn the light on a little bit higher. Number 1, here we go. Get that off of there. And so they say we're supposed to be getting some colder weather here in the next few hours. That's what I heard anyway.
We're midway through a hugely exciting...
Sorry about that. I may have to go back to a different music if it's going to have ads and stuff in it. So if you'll just hold on. Let's see. All right, Lily. I don't need any of your help. No, I don't. Hang on, I'm pulling up a different one, if it'll let me. But yeah, Lily likes to get her 2 cents worth in here, and that's a fact. There we go. We'll listen to that. Yeah, Lily likes to sit up on here on the table and on my crafting table here. And she doesn't understand that this is my table and not hers. So she likes to lay on this table for some reason. Yeah. Now, Frankie, she likes to sit in the window. When she sees that I'm working and whatnot, I'm going to put that back on there. She just goes over and sits in the window and pretty much leaves me alone. Lily, on the other hand, is entirely different. She got to have her 2 cents worth in there. She loves to get right up in your grill and find out what you're doing. And she kind of gives you this thing about, well, there, I'll help you. Let me help you do that kind of thing. And it just doesn't fly. So she's watching some pictures and stuff on my tablet right now. So maybe that'll keep her entertained for a little while. Well, anyway, I hope everybody is doing well and getting some projects done. So, yeah, my daughter's been watching KY Philly here lately, watching some of her videos. And I said, good for you. So, I think she's getting to where she wants to do videos herself, I think. She's been talking about it, and I told her to do it. You know, even if you only do 1 or 2 a week, that's better than none. And I told her that all she has to do is just, network with KY Philly and Star, and they'll kind of help promote her channel, her videos. And so, because that's what helped me was when I first started out was getting in with KY Philly and Star and Linda and Bella and a few others, and that's what got my channel going. My channel's not that big; it's pretty small. But I did get a notification the other day telling me that I have reached a little over 3,000 hours of videos, which I was really surprised. I didn't realize how many I had got out there. And but my subscribers haven't reached over 300 yet. I'm still working on it. And it will eventually get there. I'm not really worried about it that much. So, wax. I think I may have to get some fresh wax. But yeah, I enjoyed working on this one the other day, so I decided I'd work on it again. I also been working on lavender fields, that, but that's got a lot of confetti to it. So, I don't know if I can see this better without the light. Let's find out. No. And so hopefully everybody had a great Christmas and doing your thing coming up on New Year's. I never celebrate New Year's, not really. I stay at home. I don't go out and party, like a lot of folks do. And I never really have. I mean, we went out a couple of times, many, many years ago, and ended up a couple of times almost getting into accidents because of all the drinking and stuff going on. And so I just decided I'm not going to do it anymore. So I'll just sit home and I'll watch the ball fall in New York, and that's about the extent of it. Have a nice cup of wine or something. Who knows? But no. I'll just stay at home. That's why it's a lot safer. And Nova's decided to come visit. Yeah, these ones are all spread out. So, yeah, I gotta order some cat food and have it delivered, because I used the last little bit of cat food a little while ago to feed the cats. So, all right, we're done with that one. And ouch. Sometimes those lids can be just a little bit tight. So, come on. There's that one. Okay. Now, what have we got? We got some K's right here. Number 18. Use my dryer sheet real quick. Yeah. For some reason I don't know. I think it's the weather, and it causes it to have more static than usual. So, Mhm. Mhm. Trying to get it to cooperate. Mhm. There we go. Let's see if that'll do it. Nope. Okay. That tells me that I need some fresh. That for some reason it's not staying in there. Why is that, I wonder? I don't know. And one thing I think I'm going to have to do is the wax is not working. So let's clean this out. Get rid of the wax. Oop, get rid of that. And we'll try this putty and see if that does a better job. Because for some oddball reason, the wax isn't working very well. How's that part? Let's see if that working with the putty might be a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, the dogs are wanting to play. So Nova, hush. Don't come in here barking. I don't need that. All right. That might do it. Oh, come on. Get off of there. There we go. And so for some reason we're just having difficulties here. Let's see, any more K's? No, not really. see an N, but no K's. Alrighty, let's back this up a little bit. We'll work on it this way. Alrighty. Okay. Ouch. There we go. Alright. Put that one in there. And let's put this over here for now. How about number 3? That'll work. Internet is acting up again. How would you stop doing that? As you can see, they're kind of scattered all over the place. And we just kind of work with it, work with what we got, right? But I figured I'd do these 3s because there's quite a few of those hanging out. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I've got in my cart at Temu, of course. So, got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm thinking about getting some stuff and do some junk journaling. And so I've been looking at that kind of stuff on Temu and also at Amazon. And so we'll see. I'm thinking about it. Let's put it that way. I'm always wanting to try something new. So I thought I'd try it. Nova, shut up. Hush. She hears my grandson banging around. Yeah, and fed and watered the cats, got them all done. And then realized that I was really, really low on cat food. So I figured, well, I'm going to have to get some more. All right. Because I still got about a week before I get paid again. So I figure what I do is just get a smaller bag, just enough to get us through until payday, and leave it at that. Mm-hmm. The only reason I don't like this putty is because it gets on the canvas, and it sometimes can get pretty hard to get off. Mm-hmm. But it does work. It's just that sometimes it's hard to get off the canvas if it gets on there. But that's all right. Yeah. But it's going to be pretty once we get it done, because I don't know if you can move this around a little bit. There we go. This is what she looks like when she's laying completely flat. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see that or not, but here's her face right here, right there. And these are her hands where she's praying. Okay, right in here. And so it's going to be pretty once it's done. It's just getting to that point, because it is a pretty good size painting. It's, what did I say, 40 by 50, I believe. And so it's going to take a little while. Plus, on top of that, that's trash. Get my little trash can here. That's my little trash can right there. And but like I said, it's going to take a while because it is a pretty good size painting. And you know me, I don't know why, but I just seem to generate towards the bigger canvases for some reason. And because of that, it takes me a long time to finish something. But it is what it is, kind of thing. We're going to go ahead and work on all of these threes that are in here. Get that done and over with. Yeah, my daughter and I, we sat and had tea together and just chit-chatting and, looking at stuff on Temu and that kind of stuff. And we looked up and it was already 3:30 in the afternoon. And I'm going, whoa, where did the time go? Kind of thing. So, I'm almost tempted to switch over to that vacuum pen because even the putty's not doing a very good job. I mean, it's working, but it's having a hard time picking things up for some reason. So, out of the way, Lily. Out of the way. Oh, gosh, you're always in the way. All right. See if that'll work a little bit better. See, it's not picking up either. Daughter's out there sneezing her head off. Actually, this one here I think needs to be charged a little bit, but that's all right. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's just a light buzzing sound. Yeah, when I get done here, I think I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick. Take a nice hot shower and see if that'll help with my joints, because today I'm just achy for some reason. Yeah, I can't do tubs and taking baths. You know, my hip and knees will not allow me to get down and then get back up in the tubs, so I have to take showers. That'll give me a chance to charge this pen too, because it don't take long to charge this pen. It takes about maybe an hour, if that. So. Yeah, my she's looking at diamond paintings this morning on Temu. She got quite a few of them that she likes. So, we'll see. She's got like 3 or 4 of them that she's got that I've given her um, that she can do. So, just told her don't be like me and start collecting them, because before you know it, you'll be overrun by them. Yeah. Yeah, I keep looking and I keep running across ones I like, and I go, oh, I like that one. And then I'll put it in the cart, and before I know it, I got $50, $60 worth of stuff in my cart. Then I have to go through and have to weed all of it out and only keep what I really, really want, you know? Yeah. Oh, come on. Sometimes I go to set it down and it'll flip over. Just about the time I set it down, it'll flip over on its backside. So, and that's not going to help me none, right? Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I am concentrating a little bit, just a tad. So, just a little. So it's hard to concentrate on this and talk at the same time. So, what I'm gonna have to start doing is doing pop-ups or something, and get somebody to pop up with me and give up on the, you know, or do these little lives or whatever. I don't know. Only reason I haven't done it is because I don't have a lot to talk about. Nova, shut up. Boo Boo, go lay down. Boo Boo comes walking down the hallway, and little Miss Loudmouth over here has to bark at her. And she has a very loud bark. Come on. It's not wanting to pick up now all of a sudden. There we go. And unfortunately, Nova is not that big of a dog, but she has a very loud bark. What do you want, Lily? Huh? What do you want? Are you trying to play with my pen? Yeah. Can you see her? I don't know if you can or not. What you doing? You want to play with Mama's pen? Yeah. Well, come on. There you go. That's Miss Lily wanting to play with my pen. She's got to stick her 2 cents worth in there. Yeah, both of them are what I call reachers, because they take and reach over and touch stuff, wanting to figure out what it is or what I'm doing. So they like to reach over and say, "Huh, what you doing?" Yeah, we got quite a few of these threes done, but afraid this pen needs to be charged. It's getting kind of weak. Either that or I can pull out the other one that I've got. I like this one, okay, because it doesn't have the tubing on it. But the other one that I've got, it has the tube, is actually picks up a lot stronger than this one. Yeah. And I can't remember the name of the other one because I've got two of these. I've got one that's rechargeable, and then I've got the other one that it's hooked to a like an air pump type thing. Yeah, see, it's having a hard time picking up. Oop. Let's see. Yeah, the other one is this one. And you know, it's rechargeable too, but it's got a little bit more stronger suction on it than the other one that I just had. Okay. Turn this. All right. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it doesn't have the curved tip, which I like the curved tip. Let me turn that down a little bit. And so, but I can't remember who put this one out. I don't remember. Let me look. Diamond painting pen. Doesn't say. I don't remember. I think it's a Kato. I think. Hang on. Let's see. Who is this put out by? Product parameters. It doesn't say. So I don't remember. But it does the job. Get that over there. It's hard to believe we've been on here almost 45 minutes. Huh. Mm-hmm. But anyhow, but as you can see, this one picks up a little bit better than the other one. So I don't have as much trouble out of this one as I do the other one. The only thing I wish they had, or what you could get, is the curved tips. You know, it's just like this, but it's got a curve. I wish they had that. but I haven't been able to find it. So anyhow, but I do like this pen. I just don't like the tube that's it's hooked to it because you get up tangled up in it. But this one here, this um, pump here, it's rechargeable, and once you get a full charge on it, okay, it's good for about 5 hours, and it only takes about an hour and a half to recharge, which I kind of like that idea. So, mm, mm. But yeah, I like this particular pen. It does the job, and the tip is pretty strong. It's a good metal strong tip, so you can kind of manipulate the diamonds as you put them down. You can manipulate them to where you want them to go. So that's a good part about it. But as you can see, I'm going a lot faster, right, with this pen than I am with the other one. The other one slows you down a little bit, but that's all right. Yeah, my daughter's getting ready to make herself some breakfast. Um, English muffins. It's got sausage and egg and cheese on it, or bacon and cheese and egg. And what she's gonna do is do them up ahead of time, and then she'll wrap, separately wrap them in like wax paper or whatever, and then put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer. That way she can pull them out when she needs them, and she can take them with her uh, when she takes them, goes to take them to put them in her lunchbox and take them to work with her, if that's what she wants to do. So she's getting ready to do that, and then she's trying to do some laundry, you know. So, mhm. But yeah, this goes a lot faster than the other one does. And I was struggling with the pen with the wax for some reason. So you know what? I said, all right, we'll just change this out a little bit. Hopefully, I didn't waste too much time. The good thing about this is that if you go to pick up one that's upside down, for instance, right, the pen won't pick it up. It has to be uh, upright, where the crown is upright, okay, and then and or it won't pick up, which that's a good thing. Yeah, I introduced my daughter to Star's musical or music channel, and we were listening to that earlier, and she liked it. So Star does a lot of work on her various different channels. Man, I'm one of these ones, you see what you whatever what you see is what you get. Because I don't do editing at all, and because I'm not very good at it, I've tried, and it's just not for me. All right, it looks like I got all the threes. It looks like it. Yep, there's one. Yeah, that's a three right there. Alrighty, I think I got them all. Looks like it. What is that? That's a one. Alrighty, I think we got them all. Set that right there. Oop. Okay. Have one right there. They like to hide. Yep. Didn't get them all. Thought I did, but I didn't. There's a few of them over here in this corner. Okay. All right. I think this time I got them all. Yeah. Now. That one just doesn't want to pick up. There we go. Mm-hmm. Put that out of the way. Put that out of the way. Okay. Now, what do we want to work on? Number 8. Is it 8? No, it's 9. Number 9. It's this one. Lily, leave it alone. I don't know what you're doing, but leave it alone. Oh, she's found the tassel that's on that pair of scissors I just put away. It's hanging out of the drawer. Yeah, Frankie's over in the window. And Lily's here on the table next to me, playing with stuff, as usual. Lily Mae, leave it alone, or you knock something over. And that's one thing she does like to do. See, I told you, leave it alone. He almost knocked something over. Anyway, Lily likes to play with stuff. Yeah. I found a kit in Temu. It was like $5, and it's got like, I don't know, 10 or 12 of these all different sizes and shaped tweezers in a kit, right? And it's the stainless steel like this is. And so I put it in my cart because I use those tweezers a lot. Yeah. And so I decided that we're going to order it. Haven't ordered it yet, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some packages I've got to package up and get them in the mail and send them off to a couple of people. So I would have sent them off before Christmas, but they didn't all come in on time. So they're going to be kind of like just a, you know, a blessing package or whatever. You know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, so mm-hmm. Get over there. So that's what I've got to do this next week. I've got to get them packaged and in the mail, and then I've got like a $60 order from not Temu, for Amazon, and half of that is going to be paid for by the Amazon card that my grandson gave me for Christmas, and which that's going to work out. Get off of there. Mm-hmm. Did you let go of it? Let go. And so anyway, and then I got some split rail scroll bars coming in on Tuesday, and I use those for my cross stitch. And then I found a set of them. There was 3 in a set, and so I ordered those, and they should be coming in what, Tuesday, I think I said. Yeah. Mhm. And then so like I said, a lot of the stuff that I ordered didn't come in. It was supposed to be here before Christmas, but it didn't work out. So I said, all right. So I'll still package them up, and I'll still wish them a belated Merry Christmas or whatever. And because I got a few items for some people that I know. But anyhow, and I keep finding more and more diamond paintings that I like. You know, I just can't seem to stay off that Timu. Let me tell you. Yeah, this is working out better than the last, I think. I don't want to stay on here too much longer because of the because we've already been on here for an hour, a little over an hour actually. So we're gonna kind of try to finish this up a little bit, and let y'all get doing whatever it is y'all are doing. I just wanted to wish you a happy Sunday. And we got a little bit done, a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. But I just want to wish you a happy day, and you will hopefully you will have a good day. I know here it's kind of overcast and rainy looking. We're supposed to get rain later tonight, so anyhow, so y'all have a good day. God bless you. God keep you. Love one another. Give each other a great big old hug, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay. All right. Bye bye.